Are you ready? Because he's ready. It's Master Jeff, martial arts expert, instructor extraordinaire, and general clown. He's not afraid of coronavirus. He's not afraid of the bad guys. Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
Don't worry, Master Jeff is not afraid of anything.
I'm not ready! I'm good! I'm not ready! Cut!
Hey guys, having a few technical difficulties. Just having a few technical difficulties there. Sorry we were a little bit late. Today we are going to review some of the stuff we did last week, but we have some new material for you toward the end of class, so make sure to stick around. First of all, we always want to warm up. So let's get these two lovely ladies back there on the floor and let's get it going on. Oh, by the way, why don't you go now and grab some soup cans or tuna fish cans or olive cans, some kind of little can or bottle. We are going to be using Gatorade bottles because we have like 10,000 of them at the dojo since you guys aren't here to drink them all up. So that's what we've got at our disposal. But you just need anything very small like this. I think a tin can would probably work better, like a full one of soup or beans or something, or olive can or any kind of food can. Okay, we'll be using these. That's for later. Maybe mom and dad can go grab one of those while we're doing warm-ups. Okay, ladies, let's do it. Let's standing up, and you guys separate just a little bit. Attention, bow. And let's start with some jumping jacks. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Half time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. All right. Shake out our hands a little bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Shake your legs too. Let's shake one foot. Shake another one's foot. Shake the first foot again. And another one's foot. Good. And then tomen asientos. And let's stretch out our right leg. Good. Right leg. Very good. You can either do it mirror image or the literal right leg, whatever you want to do. Make sure you're stretching good though. Make sure you can actually feel your hamstring back there stretching out. 3, 2, ready, and switch. Very good. Stretchy, stretchy, good. And we like to go about 15 seconds if you are focusing. Very good. And 3, 2, ready, and stop. Very good. Feet in, knees out. Feet in, knees out. And stretch it out good. Very nice, very nice. And that is good. All right, let's stand it up and shake everything out one more time. Shake it up, stand up, ladies. And shake it out, shake it out. Very good. All right, so first we're just going to do some horse stance technique drills. So the girls are going to stand in a horse stance like that. Very good, ladies. And then we're just going to try punches. So you do them along with us at home. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now 3 punches. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And puddle. Back to ready. Let's shake it out a little bit. Very good. And now horse stance again. And this time let's do down blocks. Now remember, little dragons. Down blocks come from right here beside your shoulder. So you cross your hand like you're saluting the flag, except you put it even farther over here. And then you down block. Right up over your shoulder, down block. Over your shoulder, down block. Now, if you really want to get fancy, you can pick up, when it's this hand's turn, you can pick up this one and pull with it. Down block, both hands. Pick up this one and pull with it, down block. If you can't get that though, it's just fine to go down block, and don't worry about the other hand. Just leave it where it is. All right, ladies, ready? And hana. Duel. Set. Net. Hasit. Yaset. Ilgap. Yadul. Aha. You. And Ezra, make sure you keep those knees bent, sister. And paddle, let's shake them out a little bit. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Now, what new technique do we do in basic 2? You got it. High block. Here we go, ladies. Horse stance with those knees bent. Oh, very nice, Ezra. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Notice how these girls are covering up their whole head with the block. They don't have it over here where their ear's going to get cut off. They have it all the way over their whole head. It blocks their whole head. That's a good high block. And now let's rest, ladies. Shake out your legs, shake out your legs, shake out your hands. Good. Now horse stances again. And this time we will do outside blocks. So you reach underneath and pull around. So dragons, this is what you do on basic 3. It might not be there yet, but we'll cheat and get ahead. One technique. So all you do here is put this arm underneath, way over here to the side, and just pull it around like this. Put it underneath this arm, pull it around. Make sure you put it underneath your arm. There will be some technical stuff later when you get in the big class where that's going to matter. You don't want to put it on top and go this way. You want to put it underneath and go this way. Underneath and go this way. And then any senior belts who are watching, you know that you go underneath this way. Okay, here we go. Horse stances. Start with the right hand, bend those knees. 1. Very nice. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very nice, ladies. Bravissimos. And rest. Let me see what I've got on our docket for next. Oh, these are fun stance drills. So we're going to do stance pop drills. They're going to pop to the drill. So, they're going to pop to the stance. So they're just going to be standing there chilling out. Front stance, boom. And you jump to a front stance, and then you just stand around. Back stance. Very good. Okay, chill out. Horse stance. Good. And you guys just hang out again. Don't lay down yet. Front stance. Good. All right. Rest. Just relax. Horse stance.
Stop.
And just chill out again. Back stance. Oh, those back stances are looking a little slow. Let's try it again, ladies. So let's see a back stance. So dragons, do you remember how to make a back stance? All you have to do, you guys can rest. All you have to do, put your feet straight like this, turn one of them to the side, spread them out, and bend both knees. If there's anybody from the big class here, I know we're leaving out a lot of details. In fact, we really got down and did some details yesterday. But for the dragons, all you need to do, feet straight, turn one like an L, and then walk it forward, bend both knees. And if you really want to get fancy dragons, this one that's still pointing the original direction, that one's bent more, kind of like that. Right about 60-40. L, 1, 2, 3, about like that. This time we'll do it with the other leg. L, like this. Now this knee's bent more. So let's watch the girls do a few more of these pop stances. Front stance. Relax. Back stance. Oh, yeah. Oh, that was closer, ladies. Okay, relax. All right, that's good to stay up on our drills. Our stances. Yes, you like to stay up on drills, but your stances are very important. Let's see what we've got next. Oh, you guys remember chillin' drill, right? Oh, yeah. But I tell you what, before we do that, let's do a few kicks so that we know what we're doing. We've already done some down blocks and punches and high blocks and outside blocks. Let's review the kicks first. So ladies, to me, right leg back to me, and front snap kicks. 1. Woo, look at those high kicks. 2, 3. Oh, nice, ladies. 4, 5. Good. And pavaquad means switch feet. And now the left foot. 1. Hi, Ezra. 2. And I don't mean hello. I mean like up high, sister. 3. Oh, yeah, much better. 4. And 5. Good. And pavaquad. Remember that means switch feet. And now we're going to do a roundhouse kick where your foot is moving sideways like that. It's going to come up and move sideways, and you are going to kick with your shoelaces. So here we go. 1. Nice, ladies. 2. Turn your hips over even more, Ezra. Good, Ezra. 3. And 4. 5. Very nice. Switch feet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Very nice. And chill out a second. Just shake out your legs a little bit. Shaky, shaky, shaky. Very good. All right. And finally, some side kicks. So instead of standing like this for these, we're going to stand sideways. And then when I count, they're going to step behind, just like you guys. So try that. Dragons, take your back foot and step behind. Step toward me, but behind. And then with the other leg, you kick as if you're stomping. So you step behind and you stomp. Except you step behind and you stomp the air. You step behind and you stomp the air. And you do not kick your instructor's leg. You step behind and you stomp. Like that. All right, ladies, here we go. 1, step behind, stomp. Good, ladies. 2. Yeah. 3, step behind and stomp. And try to get it up high, Ezra. 4. 5, step behind and stomp. Good, switch feet. And 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Very nice, ladies. Bravissimo. Okay. Let's see if there are any questions. Crane boys are here. Hello, Andrew and Everett. The Coas crew is here. Amanda Simon and Miss Furchie. Miss Furchie, I hope you're doing okay. Brianna is here as usual. That's nothing unusual, though. She's always here. The Roselle, Jericho and Joseph are there. The Rosello gentlemen. Hello, guys. So let's see who else we have. Maxie is here again. What is up, Maxie? Man, you are just laying on the heat, aren't you? Oh, and Brianna is not coming to the 5 p.m. class. I hope you have a good reason and you bring it to me, signed and documented, sister. Spanglers are here. Isabella and Gregory, very good. Well, speaking of Miss Brianna, she has a new business where she's got a new product that she's created. This is great for waxing your car or your hair. I'm using it today. It is called Bree Wax. Yes, this is great stuff. Between you and me, it tastes terrible, but it is great for waxing your car or your hair. So Brianna, good job on this stuff, sister. All right, so let's get back. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, we'll take a break. I have something else to show you, but we're going to get back to work just a little bit first with some chill and drill. You guys remember that from last time if you were here. This is really cool because you just kick back. You can lay back on your back, lay on your tummy, and just chill out. But then I'm going to call a technique, and you've got to fire up and do that technique. It could be a stance. It could be a kick. It could be a punch or a block. It could be anything. So let's play. Punch! Good, ladies. And if it's a kick or a punch, let's key up.
All right.
Go. 3 punches in a row.
Ah!
Woo! Very nice, ladies. Back down. Front stance. Good. Back down. Chill out. They're just chilling. They're just chilling. High block. Good job. Back down. This time, ladies, let's lie on our backs. Let's lie on your back. Down block. Very good. You okay? Is your toe okay?
Yeah.
Brianna knows how that feels. All right, back down. Chill out, chill out. Just chillaxing a little bit. Just chillaxing a little bit. Is that someone I hear knocking at the door? Down block punch! Down, chill out. Roundhouse. Woo.
Thank you.
Ladies, back down. And let's see. Side kick. Nice, ladies. Good one. Boy, they were fast on that one. How about outside block? Back down. Chill out. Chillax, chillax, chillax. Ezra, you've got something on your shirt. Outside block punch. Oh, there's no fooling Ezra. Back down. Now, dragons, I realize this might be a little bit of a challenge for you, but stick with us if you can. These guys are senior belts, so I want to give them some combos. Notice we've been doing a block and a punch, so I'm really going to turn up the heat with these guys on the combos. Kick punch! Woo! Back down. Down block kick punch! Good, back down. Outside block kick, 2 punch. Oh! I got him. Let's try that one again. Back down. So we're going to do an outside block, kick, punch, punch. Go! Good, ladies. And then back. And then remember your foot's off the camera. Let's see. Down block, outside block, punch. Oh, looks like I got Ezra. Okay, let's try it again. And back up a little bit, Ezra. Back up, back up. Down block, outside block, punch. Very nice, ladies. Back down. Kick, block, punch, punch. Woo! Back down. That was good, ladies. I gotta say, that was good. Kick, block, punch, punch. Good. How are you guys doing, Dragons? I hope I'm not confusing you too much. So let's try kick, block, punch, block, punch. Whoa, good job, Ezra. Let's try that again. Make sure it wasn't just luck. So let's chill out again. Here we are chilling. Block, kick, punch. Woo, I tried to fool you guys and I was unsuccessful. Okay, last one. 3 kicks, block, punch, block, punch, block, punch. Wow, good job, ladies. Let's give them a hand. Very nice. Ezra is a really great artist. All our kids are great artists. They got that from their mom, definitely not from me. Every picture I ever drew looked like a stick man, like this. But Ezra drew me this right before our class started, which I thought was pretty darn good. And there will come a day, we have a song, Ezra and I do. We actually have a father and daughter theme song. We're not going to sing it today. We're going to work on it. We're going to work on it a little bit, but we'll present it to you. We got it we thought of it at Pace because Zoe and Seven and Soren, they all had PE or gym class or phys ed or whatever you call it over there at Pace. And so it was just Ezra and me. Taking all the stuff inside. So I was like, it's just me. It's the Dad and Ezra show. So we came up with a song entitled The Dad and Ezzy Show. And we will present it to you, not today, but that'll be one of our things. But now what I will present to you is some cool pictures. Remember, I told you if you send me your pictures or videos even of you guys training with the live stream, I would feature you. And there we are. Now that's old. That's the Fernandezes. We already had that one, but that's okay. We love the Fernandezes. Oh, and there's Jubilee. There's your sister, Jericho. Oh, and that's Alberto. That kid is so intense. He is constantly working, man. He is really good. It's no wonder. And there he is, locked in concentration on his lesson. Ooh, and there's Fernando. Look at that stance. So there's me up there doing the cross stance right up there. And then Fernando is doing it right along with me. Look at that. Got his knees bent and everything. You look good, Fernando. And they're, surprise, surprise, the Knott sisters are practicing again. And there they are, a candid shot by their mom probably. Oh, and who is that? Isabella and Gregory Spangler. And look at them. They're following right along. They're lost in concentration. Zoe and Ezra. Ooh, and who is that? That is Miss Beatrice, practicing as usual. Where is Leon? Is Beatrice in this class? No, she's in the big class. Well, what I meant is she in this live stream? But where is Leon in this photo? I'll have to question her on that later. And who is that? That is Everett and Andrew Crane from Pace, the Crane brothers. Once again, they're, look at that. That's so cool, man. Just to see that. You don't have to be in a great big snowy mountaintop in Korea in a hut-made dojo. You know, you can do it right there in your living room and master martial arts right there in your living room, just like we're all doing. Oh, and we know who this is, Andrea and Matias Bravo. And they did not want their photos taken. Their mom snuck it in there. Oh, they got you. They got you guys. Oh, anybody recognize these guys? The Dinos, as usual, practicing hard. Vivian and Bertrand. And once again, they're just right out there on the floor. If you guys are here, Dinos, I would recommend taking off your socks if you're practicing on the tile floor, because, oh my Lord, if you slip and fall and bust your bohonkus, bohonkus is very sensitive. Oh, and this is Mr. Miguel's kicking bag. I talked the other day about how I went out and got some mattresses and pillows and duct tape or whatever. Not to be outdone, Mr. Miguel goes and designs one better than mine was. And notice how his is different levels on the bottom and top, which I think is kind of cool because it more emulates like a natural shape. You got some shoulders going on there, you know, and a head kind of a thing. But dude, that is the way you practice martial arts. That's the way you get good at anything, is you improvise. You make do, exactly like we're doing right here in this class, man. Good job, Miguel, on that. Oh, and this is Mr. Miguel's custom training tool target kind of a thing. He got a foam bat right there. Can you recognize that as a bat? It's like one of those foam bats. You see that? Yeah. And just hung it right up there. That way you can pop it. You just hit it and try to hit it light enough to where it doesn't go crazy. And as light as those bats are, it's that would be really tough. That's the way he explained to me when he texted this. And let's see what's next. Oh, and we're back to the Fernandezes. So listen, guys, send me images, send me videos. I can play anything on here. And I really want to give you guys a shout out because you're at home, you know, making class happen. And that's the way success happens. That's the way life happens, man. So please send me your videos and images, and I will put them up there and feature you guys. Keep in mind, you'll be featured for all time because these are like on YouTube. Not many people will go there besides our people, but I'm sure a lot of people will go in there. So they'll see you guys and recognize, man, that you guys made it happen during the coronavirus. And right now, it's the foremost on our mind. There's going to come a time when it's history. And all of us will be able to say, you know what? It was bad, but it did not bring us down. We never stopped, never missed a stinking class, bro. Keep in mind, this was spring break. Here we are at spring break. I have been working harder than I've ever worked at this dojo because Sunday night came along and I'm like, you know what? We're not stopping, bro. And my wife's like, what are we going to do? We're going to live stream. Do you know how to? No. So I dove in that night, man. I learned YouTube Studio. I learned OBS, which is the reason we can have my corny little introduction and little skits and the slideshow and all that kind of stuff. And I also learned VideoPad, which is an awesome video editor, which is also what it takes to make stuff like the intro. And it works very well, and it's very simple, and it takes up like 0 hard drive space, but there's a learning curve, and none of them have any manuals, any documentation. So you just got to go on YouTube, and if they don't address your issue, it's pretty much trial and error, dude. But we made it happen, right? And you guys are making it happen. Send me your photos and videos. Okay, one more drill. Remember your soup cans that I told you to go get a while ago. And we're using Gatorade bottles because you guys aren't here to suck them up. We've got like 10,000 of them. We're drowning. We're tripping over Gatorade bottles. I can hardly wait till we open the doors again so you guys can drink some of these up. All right, so what you're going to do is make a front stance. Thank you, ladies. The ladies are grabbing their jars. So Zoe, you can go right along here, and we'll start here. You have no idea? Good. So make a front stance and put your ankle right beside the Gatorade jar, right there. And so the next one's going to go here. Okay, now step out of the way. So I'm explaining it to the girls, but I'm not explaining it to you guys. Here's what you do, folks. You put your cat food or your beans or whatever down right there, and you step beside it, put it right even with your ankle like this. Then you take another one, get a comfortable front stance. Here, let me get over here so you can see right there. And then you put your other jar right beside this ankle. So it's right at, and you know, you're going to put your ankle beside these barriers in a minute, but a little tip, if it goes toe to toe or heel to heel or ankle to ankle, it's still the same distance. Think about it. So if I put my toes right here, then my back stance toes will be there. That's about the distance you want. Once you've got that distance established, just make a line of these bad boys. Like that. So here's the drill. Oh, look, Ezra has got it already. Good. And what this does for dragons, it gets you started making a real, like a big class front stance, making sure your feet are shoulder width apart, because your ankle is always on the side of the jar or the cat food or whatever you have. So the jar is on the inside of your ankle. So for this foot, it's over here. For this foot, it's over here. That makes sense? So let's do it one more time on the count, girls. So start with one foot or the other, right even with your ankle, and make a good front stance. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. Very good, ladies. Okay, let's take a break right there for a second. Another thing I was remiss in failing to explain is if this is the can and this is your foot, your other foot slides right between them. So watch again. I'll do it really slow right here, Ezra. We're going to start on this one. So look, she's leaving a little space right here. You see that? And that space for her other foot, freeze. Right there. Your other foot is going to slip right between your ground foot and the jar, and it's going to go over here, leaving enough space for your other foot to pass between. So for a split second, you're going to be like this or like this, you see? You're going to be like this or like this. So you put this foot here with enough room for this one to slip between it, like that. And then over to this one, and then keep going. Let's do it one more time, ladies. Super slow, like Tai Chi front stances. Super slow. 1. You guys getting that? 2. 3. 4. Awesome. Very good. This is just another example of stuff you can do at home, finding random items around the house. You know, if you've got soup cans, great. If you've got some old pillows or an old mattress, don't throw it out. Tape it to a tree. Or I guess you could use bungee cords as long as you made sure and not kick the hook parts. But there's all kind of stuff you can do. Where there's a will, there's a way to practice. Let me make sure, yes, that is everything I wanted to cover today. So tell you what, I'd like to take just a couple of more minutes, just a couple of minutes. I promise I'll let you go. I'm trying to keep it to like a half hour so that I'll have time to prepare for the 5 o'clock big class, which Brianna is not attending. Girl, I am writing you down and writing you up, girl. But I do like your wax. So let's grab a Joe, ladies. Very funny. Quick, ladies, quickly. And let's go ahead and get these Gatorades out of our way. Thank you, Ez. You know what? That gives me an idea. Because I was very tempted to smash a Gatorade bottle with my Joe. I'm going to get a sword. I'm not going to tell you. Not going to tell you, but it's not a Gatorade bottle. You guys you'll just have to tune in the next class. Okay, here we go. So dragons, if you're using a stick as a self-defense weapon, there's a couple of things that are really obvious, which is chopping straight down or chopping straight across. Those are pretty obvious. However, there's something else you can do that's very difficult to block, which is you shoot the Joe forward. But for that, you need to hold it very loosely in this hand so it can slide. Look at that. I don't want to poke my computer. You see that? So your fingers are together, but just barely. This hand is tight, this hand is loose, and then you just shoot it forward like that. And you want to get very accurate so you can land right on your target like that. Hit somebody right in the eye or right in the solar plexus or whatever. I'm shooting at the little light. Oh, but that's not the camera, is it? Okay, the camera is right there. Yeah, there. There's the camera. Cool. But it's really difficult to block because if you think of it, if Zoe is going to hit me like a baseball bat, go ahead, Zoe. Then I just wait. Easy, I can block. If she's going to cut down on me like a sword, I hold that right there. Easy, I can block. But if she pokes me, what do? If I block too soon, she hits me. If I block too late, she hits me. The only way to block it is if I can catch her on time because it's coming in a straight line like that. It's not as devastating as this or this, but it can really do damage to a bad guy, especially if you hit him in the eye or to a sensitive place. We better get off of here so we can prepare for big class. Ladies, put down those weapons right over there. Come over here beside your master dad. All right, guys, wait, before we go, let's check and make sure we didn't have any questions. Like, I totally don't get those stupid Gatorade bottle things. Isabella and Gregory are here. Yep, I'm not here. Miguel, I'm not here. Very funny. Your church needs you. We need you. Seriously, go get it, girl. And you always have the rewind, right? Body, head, and neck? Oh, body, head, and neck. Yes, for his pads. And there's Lila. Oh, Lila Cruz jumped in, and there's the Leon brothers. Why am I not surprised? The Leon brothers. All right, guys. So we're going to prep up for the 5 o'clock class. Don't be late. I hate poking around wondering, well, should we start? Should we not start? What do we do? Just be there at 5, bro. All right, guys. Thank you very much for coming, and we will see you later.
This has been a Self-Miami Taekwondo live stream with Master Jeff. Avoid practicing the techniques learning live stream with Master Jeff. While drunk, stoned, sloshed, tipsy, buzzed, blotto, slammed, plowed, jolly, play-eyed, hammered, wasted, inebriated, or otherwise intoxicated. Watching live stream with Master Jeff, you acknowledge the possibility of and waive all liability for mental laceration, occipital fracture, broken nose, acute mandibular dislocation, strained wrist, hyperextended elbow, broken ribs, bruising or bleeding, tears, sprains, fractures, dislocated shoulder, or concussion. All rights reserved. Unauthorized presentation and publication strictly prohibited.